Good morning. Welcome to Just for a Day, a time of eclectic reading, sharing of perspectives, meditation, and prayer. I'm Reverend Rafe Ellis, Senior Minister and Spiritual Leader of the newly joined Centers for Spiritual Living Communities of Greater Baltimore and Columbia. Today is May 8th. So somebody sent me an email and asked how I pick out the readings. And honest to goodness, um, Spirit picks them out. I just say yes to it. And what I mean by that is you can see in the background there, um, and that's about half of the books. There's the same amount in front of me. um, I'm surrounded by books here in my office, and I simply allow my focus, wherever my focus lands, I pull that book off the shelf, I open it up, and that's what I read. And that's what I share my perspective on. As I'm reading it, something comes alive in me in response to that. And so that's really as simple as it is. Yeah. Today, the book Another Chance by Sharon Wakescheider, who now I believe is Sharon Wakescheider Cruz. Um, and I opened it up to page 49, The Unwritten Rules. And here's what it offers us. When a new member is born into the family or enters it in some other way, they find that the family rules are there ahead of them. Others have already worked out what things they value, who will make the decisions, how they will treat one another. All the questions that families face. These rules are rarely written. If 8-year-old Michael gets slapped every time he is angry, no one has to tell 3-year-old Amy that there is a family rule against being angry. She quickly learns just from watching and listening. I'm going to stop there. That's one paragraph. Um, and what comes alive in me is this is the socialization process. This is the indoctrination process that Don Miguel Ruiz talks about. Um, and it's pretty unavoidable. Now, that doesn't mean it's unchangeable. Okay? As we grow up, those things don't necessarily fit. They don't fit then, right? It doesn't fit in a child's rationale, in a child's experience, in the evolution of a healthy human being. That every time you get angry, you get assaulted. Um, and if you really think about the depth of that, it's quite ridiculous. Every time you get angry, I'm going to assault you because I'm angry that you're angry. All the while, what I'm actually teaching you is that it's not okay to be angry, but it's okay for me to be angrier and hurt you. It's just not okay for you to be angry. We teach each other some messed up stuff. And I think the challenging part is just accepting that this is a system. This is a human created, generationally reinforced system of indoctrination. We don't know who to blame, and even if we did, it doesn't change the system. My experience is that what changes the system is refusing to participate in it. And by participate, I'm not talking about the child part because that's kind of unavoidable, right? We're born into a system that is already functioning at whatever level of dysfunction it's functioning. Yes, that's what I said. Functioning at whatever level of dysfunction that it's functioning. So, but as we grow up, as we awaken physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, as we recover our authentic selves, we get to change the paradigm. It's that phrase, if you think about it, this pattern stops here. This cycle stops here. We get to do that for ourselves, for everyone that we interact with, for our children, for our grandchildren, for our great grandchildren. We get to offer a different cycle of behavior, a different level of empowerment, but only if we're willing to do the work ourselves first. I cannot break a cycle I refuse to admit I'm in, and I cannot teach someone something I'm unwilling to learn. That's just how it works. So that's what's alive in me this morning, reading that. Yeah. I can focus on how I was wounded, or I can focus on the opportunities that I have to heal. The choice is mine. So, with that, I'm going to take us into our meditation time. It is a 5-minute meditation. Um, it's mainly designed to introduce people to the practice of meditation. And so I invite you to simply be with whatever is for the next 5 minutes. If somebody's running a weed eater or mowing, or you got traffic, or you got sirens, or if you got kids, if you got dogs barking, whatever it is, it's part of your meditation. Instead of trying to push it away, experiment with just being present with it and see what happens to your internal process. Okay, so here we go. one love, one life, one peace, one power, everywhere present, one substance, unlimited, changeless, yet expressing exquisitely in individualized expressions of itself. Whole, perfect, and complete, emanating itself in form to expand its expression and experience of itself. So all of creation, being creation expressed, must contain creation, known by many, many names. God, Buddha, Allah, Great Mystery, Great Spirit, Spirit, is beyond a name. Buddha everywhere present, Allah everywhere present, God everywhere present. So I speak this to retrain my brain that has been conditioned to resist such infinite ideas. I speak the infinite to correct, to neutralize, to heal the limitations of conditioned thinking to which I have been indoctrinated simply by being human. No guilt, no shame, no blame, simply thought correction. And so I claim and affirm that I am an unlimited being because I am made of unlimited being stuff. I am a godly being because I am made of godly stuff. However I phrase it. And what is true of me must be true of all. Every individualized expression is godly, is holy, is the great mystery expressing, is the substance, the source of creation, is the joy, the abundance, and the intelligence of creation expressing in form. So I claim and affirm that every expression is awakening as the whole awakens. That there is a ownership, that there is a memory, that there is an experience that magnifies itself as each individualized expression awakens to the truth, to the awe and wonder of its being. The whole body is awakened, little by little, drop by drop, drip by drip. Limitation is transformed to infinite possibility realized. I feel it so deeply within me. And I own that in this moment I struggle for words to adequately speak into being what I'm sensing and knowing in my heart, in the soul of me, the activity of life within me. And so I simply speak all that into being, knowing that the infinite recognizes itself beyond words. And I allow myself to experience the gratitude. Gratitude that informs me that celebration is deserving in this moment because it's already done. Because the soul of creation, the activity of creation, law of cause and effect, natural law that responds to itself with laser accuracy and complete impartiality, has already responded to itself. Already responded with the only response it ever has, which is yes. Done. Check. Next. So knowing that it's already complete empowers and informs me to let go. To let go of any brain static that has conditioned doubt. And I start the cycle all over again. Naming it, claiming truth, celebrating and releasing. And so I release all of me this day into all of me this day. I release the whole human into the whole spirit because it's already there anyway. But this is about mentally recognizing it so that I emotionally recognize it, so that I experience it in this thing called life. So I let go. And with great excitement, with great anticipation, with absolute expectancy, I move through this day, noticing where prayer has already been fulfilled. Just like that. It's already done. I receive it. I live it. I embody it. Ashe. Shalom. Aho. Amin. Amen. And so it is. Namaste.